Hi, everybody. Just wanted to welcome you guys all to Cleveland State. Happy fall 2020 semester. So who am I? My name is Hunter Kuiper. I'm currently a senior psychology major at Cleveland State, and I am a success coach, which is how I got here working for TASC. A fun fact about me, I'm currently the chapter president of Sigma Phi Epsilon, which is a fraternity here on campus. And what I learned when I first took ASC as a freshman, I learned how important it is just to get involved with something on campus. So I'm here today to talk to you about TASC services. So a lot of you might be wondering, what is TASC? And TASC is the Tutoring and Academic Success Center. So you can access us through the tutoring at CSU email. TASC offers free academic support to all undergraduate students at CSU. We do that through a many array of services, including tutoring, SI or SLA, which I'll get to in a minute, success coaching, e-tutoring, and software coaching. So tutoring with TASC, we have a highly skilled, friendly tutors who hold sessions with you once or twice per week, just depending on what you need. And we have assistants available in a wide variety of courses. I'll show them to you in a bit, but in order to get the tutoring, you have to sign up through Starfish. So just in case everyone here doesn't know how to access Starfish, I figured I would run through it for you guys. So the first step is to go to CampusNet under the Students function. There'll be a little sign with a blue star. It says Starfish. You click on that. Once you're there, click on Home in the upper left corner, find Courses. And if you're looking for tutoring in that class, you can look down and find the services available for it, and then click Scheduled Appointments. From there, you pick a day that works best for you. You can look and see what tutors are available, see what time, date works best. You can make them reoccurring. You can do them just once and then schedule them reoccurring after. It's really up to you. And then so here is just a list of the current courses we are offering this semester. Feel free to pause on this just in case anyone wants to look at it, or you can pause on the instructions that I had in the previous slide just to go over them again. SI and SLA. So SI stands for Supplemented Instruction, while SLA stands for Structured Learning Assistance. SI leaders, unlike a tutor, actually sit in the class with you. And we have these offered for biology, chemistry, psychology, and physics. So this allows the peer tutor to know exactly what lesson you are on, what homework was assigned on Thursday, and when's it due. They sit in that class with you, so it's just like they're taking the class with you. They'll hold usually anywhere from 2 to 4 sessions per week outside of the classroom, and these can involve anything from discussions, games, even practice tests, or other collaborative problem-solving activities. It's really how your SI leader and your group decides to handle them. I say that you learn how to study along with what exactly you're supposed to be studying. The distinction between SI and SLA, so SI participation is voluntarily, you don't have to attend to it, but it is there, versus what SLA sessions are integrated into English 101 courses. So if you are currently taking English 101, you probably have already, met your SI or your SLA leader. Another service we have is success coaching. So what is success coaching? So this is a student worker is helping you work on general skills developed, like study skills, goal setting, note taking, the type of stuff that you don't learn, from a particular subject, because success coaches aren't just tutors. We help on a broad range of skills, not exactly like class specific information. What we use to help us is this thing called the Lassie. We use it to help you grow in areas you might need assistance in academically. I'll be getting more into Lassie in a bit. A lot of people wonder why you would go to success coaching. Regardless of how you reach us, it can be, you can identify it yourself. You can realize, oh, I have some trouble with time management. So, I reach out and I schedule a session with them. Sometimes we get a lot of students through referrals, whether it's an advisor or a professor that refers you to us. And then we also have students that have to come through a grant or a scholarship degree requirement. Regardless of how you get to us, we are here to help, and we're looking forward to help you. How do you sign up for success coaching? It's very similar to how you sign up for tutoring. you go to Starfish through CampusNet and the Students tab, click on Home, and then rather than looking at courses, you click on your Success Network. Once you scroll down till you find Academic Success Coaching, then it becomes a similar process where you schedule an appointment, look and see what time works best for you, and continue from there. And then if you have any question regarding additional assistance, please feel free to contact the Tutoring Academic Success Center at the number below or the email. So I had brought up the LASSI before. So LASSI stands for Learning and Study Strategies Inventory. So the LASSI is not a test. It's not something that gets, handed in for a grade that affects your GPA or anything like that. It helps you determine which areas students need the most help in, and then it answers questions that apply just to you, not what you think is the right answer. And then we prioritize the lowest score first. So this is kind of a sample what the questions would look like. So for example, looking at question 42, I dislike most of the work in my classes. And then you would answer whether that is on a scale of that is not typical of me or that is very typical of me. Once you go through all the questions, you'll be given a score in the different categories. And based upon which ones are lower than others, that's where we would decide, maybe this is something that we could help you with if you'd want to improve upon that. But it's also up to you. If you, scored low in one section but wanted to improve something that was different, we would work on that one first. It's kind of run by the student. Another service that TASC offers is e-tutoring. So e-tutoring is available to CSU students 24/7 at etutoring.org. It's a live service with dozens of topics, and we provide feedback on writing and papers, and it is free to all students. This is just a quick little graphic of the subjects that we are, covering this year in e-tutoring. Feel free to pause and look at this or come back to it later. One of the last services I'll be talking about today is software coaching. So software coaching is a peer-led approach to your computer software needs. We specialize in things like Zoom, basic Blackboard inquiries, and then stuff that can be done on just about any computer, like saving, sending, and transferring files. We like to help students with Microsoft Office because all students have free access to Microsoft Office tools like PowerPoint, Word, Excel, and help you with presentation softwares, especially in an online world. Software coaching is very important. The transition to college. So transitioning comes with a lot of unknown surprises, especially with the world we're living in today. Learning to adjust to a new schedule, which might have a lot of gaps. It's going to look different than your high school schedule. Usually you had a schedule of like, oh, I have this class and this class with no break in between them. But now you could have a class at 10 and then not have one till 3. And now you have this huge gap. Trying to figure out how do I best manage my time can be difficult. Having to find new ways to study hard material. A lot of people come into college and they think it's a lot harder than high school because the material is different. We're here to help you with that. Realizing it's hard to concentrate in a Zoom call. Yeah, that's a big transition. And then not knowing how to organize online classes with your in-person ones. Everyone here at TASC is here to help you achieve your academic goals, and this, we want you to succeed. We're here to help with these surprises that come with that transition to college. Time management. So I wanted to add in this little game just to kind of talk about like one topic, something that can be covered through success coaching at TASC. So first, how well do you plan? Everyone, if you can, please take out a piece of paper and number it 1 through 5. You can also use the notes on your phone. I'm going to ask you questions. For each one, write down a number that describes, what best describes you on a scale of 1 to 5. And the end will interpret what those scores exactly mean. And feel free to pause these and then continue on to the next one when everyone's ready, because I'll probably just bust through these a bit to save time. How often do you plan in an effort to keep life from running out of control? So 1 would be never, 5 meaning always. All right, question 2. Do you put daily plans on paper or on your phone? Question 3, do you allow flexibility in any of your plans? 4, how often do you plan time for what matters most to you? 5, how often is your daily plan destroyed by daily interruptions? Question 6, how often do you accomplish all of your plans for a given day? So once you've added up all your scores, you can continue on, and this is just kind of a rating. If you got anywhere from 26 to 30, that means you're an excellent planner. You have master planning, but just make sure you remain in control of that. It can be very difficult once the semester goes on. It gets harder and harder to stay on top of things. If you got from a 21 to a 25, you're above average planner. Keep up the good work. Be sure you're planning around what matters most in your life, which right now most likely is school. If you got a 16 or 20, you're average planner. Your planning system you're working is working for you, but you could do better. You may need help focusing on priorities, dealing with interruptions, and writing out your daily plans. If you got anywhere from 11 to 15, you're a below average planner, which isn't a bad thing. It just, you have that planning system, but maybe you want to learn how to use it more effectively and, figure out how to reduce stress and lack of control that you feel in your planning abilities. And then from 6 to 10, this is where I say intervention is needed. You should consider using the tools in progress to help you plan efficiently. A great step would be to schedule a session with one of our success coaches. We love dealing with time management. It's something that we think we have a pretty good grasp on, and we'd love to help you guys out with it. And here are just a couple of 5 steps to successful time management. Set a specific academic and personal goal. It's a lot easier to get something down when you have a real goal out there. Create a term calendar, writing down major events and deadlines. I use a planner. I buy it at the beginning of the semester, and once I get all of my syllabi, I write down all the important dates in the calendar, for each month. That way I know just exactly what I have to do each week. Create a weekly schedule of your classes, labs, and meetings. A lot of you guys probably know about on CampusNet, you can view your schedule in a graph form. It makes it very simple to see, what I have each day. If you print that out, you can put it on your wall every morning, check and say, oh, I have to go to this class, then I have to go to work, then I have to go to this class, etc. Decide on a specific time to work on each course. Studying is never due for a course, but you still need to do it. And if you write it down into your daily plans, it'll be a lot easier to stick to that schedule. And lastly, just make a to-do list of each thing you need to do each day the night before. It helps a lot, makes it a lot easier to stay on top of yourself right from the beginning of the morning when you wake up. And then all TASC services, everything that I talked about today will be available online starting Monday, August 24th, so the beginning of the semester. While our TASC staff is working remotely, we are available to schedule appointments and answer questions if you call 216-867-2012 or email us at tutoring@csuohio.edu. I like to say that the city has always been our campus, and now we have the opportunity to help you guys from just about anywhere. Thank you guys for listening to my presentation today. I hope you guys have a good day.